Hi everyone, I'm Tom. I recently came across this German job opportunity card visa, which allows you to move to Germany based on some criteria. Let's have a look at some of the criteria. You basically need education, work experience, language skills, which is actually mostly English and not necessarily German language. And there's a fourth one, which is financial capability. We look at all of these four in detail. So this German job opportunity card visa is also known as the Chancenkarte in German language. The purpose is to allow skilled workers. So you have education and you have some kind of work experience in the same field. So it allows you to search for jobs in Germany. And this is part of Germany's strategy to attract international talent. And they need more migrants. As you know, their economy is it has an aging population and they need to attract more people. They need to bring in more people to keep their economy moving. Um, so there's two main pathways. The option one is the most straightforward kind of pathway, and you're lucky if your university and let's say, for example, Bangalore University, and your degree, maybe it's an engineering degree. So if these two are recognized in a particular website called the Anabin database, if it's recognized in this Anabin database, then it is so smooth. Your application process is so smooth. You don't really need to do much. It's simple to apply. And the option two is a point-based system. So let's say only your university is recognized and not your degree. In that case, you need to go through this option two, which is, let's say your Bangalore University is recognized, but so you'll need to apply for a recognition called ZAB recognition. You apply for that, and then Germany recognizes your university and your degree, saying that yes, it's accepted. We recognize this degree, and under this option two points-based system, you also need language skills, which is again your TOEFL or IELTS test, and there's additional points for higher language skills. So say actually you have German language skills, you get extra points. Then if you have work experience, you get extra points. Then there's a certain list of occupations, shortage of occupations list. If your occupation falls within that list, you have extra points, and you have points for your age if you're under 35 or between 35 to 40. And if you were lucky to travel to Germany previously and you've stayed there legally, you get extra points for that as well. Let's look at the required document checklist. Passport, documents like your university degree, your work experience, the actual application form, your photos, and the next one is financial. This is what I was talking about. So you actually need about $1,000 a month. So this German job opportunity card is a 12-month visa. So if you're lucky enough to get the visa, and if they issue you the final visa, it allows you to work in Germany for 12 months and work part-time. So you can work any job. You can do any unskilled job or a job in your area, anything for 20 hours per week legally. And you also need to prove that you can stay in Germany. You have enough funds to stay in Germany for that 12-month period. And how much they suggest is 1,000 euros per month. And if you have this 1,000 euros per month, which comes to roughly 12 lakhs annually. So if you have like 12 lakhs, this is the minimum, which is quite high in my view. But these are their requirements, So if you have that much money, if you can get that much money from somewhere, from someone using FDs, or you get a loan, and then you also need bank statements. And I'll go through the rest of it. Now, let's look at this certain site. So if you go to chancenkarte.com, there is actually a little survey that you can do. So let's go through the survey and let's see what are the questions. So are you Indian? Yes. Is your country of residence different. So are you living in a different country? No. You're living in India. And then do you have yes, I have a university degree. Now, did you obtain your qualification in Germany? I'm going to say yes, my qualification is partially recognized in Germany. Let's say my university is recognized in Germany and not my degree. Now, how much German do I know? Not at all. English, I'm going to say if I give the IELTS or TOEFL, I think I could get a B2 level. Now, what is my age? I'm not going to put my real age here. Just let's say for the sake of this video, I'm going to say between 18 and 34. Do I have relevant work experience, which is related to my degree? Yes. How many years of experience? Okay. So let's say I can provide at least 2 years of experience within the last 5 years. And then, so these are some jobs that are in demand. Okay. And then let's say no. Now, have I resided in Germany in the last 5 years? No. And will I be moving alone or with my partner? Alone. Now, do I have at least 12,324 euros per person per year? Because this is a 12-month visa. They want to know if you have the financial means. Let's say, yes, I have the financial means. Do I have a job offer? No. So as you can see, it is not mandatory. So I'm going to put in this one and then my email address and then submit. So here what they're going to do is, I've actually already registered on the site. I've done this quiz before. So let's see what comes up. Will I be rejected or will I be... Okay. So it says congratulations, So my score is 8 points. All I need is 6 points. So if you're in option 2, all you need is 6 points to get through. So I believe that this, there is a high chance for most people to go through. And what the process looks like is, let me tell you, that you have all of these documents. I will list out all the documents needed in the description below. But the process is you apply for an appointment through VFS. So you go onto the VFS website and then click apply for an appointment, which will take you roughly 3 months. There is a huge waiting list for this visa. So you apply for it and it takes you 3 months to get the appointment date itself. And then when on the date, you would go there and submit all of these documents that you have with you along with the application form. So you're like filling in the application form and then you submit it. And then you have the application fee as well that you submit, you pay for. And VFS will give this to the German consulate. And then they will start their process, which may take 3 to 6 months. So overall, you're looking at a timeline of 6 to 9 months, or maybe even 6 months to 1 year. No one has an actual experience of this because this visa is very new. I suggest everyone, if you fulfill all the criteria and you have the financial means, I highly suggest that you go through this process. And I'm here to explain. If you need more help, if you need any particular help, leave it in the comments, and then I will help you and understand this visa in detail. You do not need to go through an agent. You do not need to pay 70,000 or 80,000 rupees to go through this process. If you have some time with you and you want to save some money, then I suggest that you leave any comments that you have, and then I can help you go through this entire process. Or if you want like a 30-minute one-on-one chat, then I will drop the link for that below as well. And for this, if you're really keen on going to Germany and finding a job, I will also suggest you start learning German language, because it may be possible to get a job without having knowledge of the German language, but most of your co-workers are going to be from Germany, and they will, they would prefer that you're willing to speak in German, you're willing to adapt to their culture. I think the same is going to happen with this visa as well. When they look at your application, when the embassy looks at your application, they're going to look, okay, English, he fulfills all the criteria. But does he or she have enough? Um, like, if you have some German language level, then you will have an edge over the other applicants because it shows that you are willing to you're willing to uh, um, adapt to their culture. So I would highly suggest starting to learn your German language. And yeah, so this is a 1 year visa, and within that 1 year you can work part-time 20 hours per week. And after that 1 year, if you still don't find a proper job in your field, there is an opportunity to extend that visa for another 2 years. We do not have the whole details of that yet, but yeah, I would suggest, if you're really interested, start applying and start researching. I will drop all the links below in the description. Thanks.